I am Babalwa Latsha, Springbok Women's Vice Captain, proudly from Khayelitsha.
The 25-year-old started the game while at the University of the Western Cape, where she recently graduated with a LLB degree. This after playing football for 3 years and has never looked back, something that has pleased her family.
My team needed more players. I was like, why not? I'm not doing anything that weekend, let's go. So I left with them. I practically first touched a rugby ball when you started playing, which was quite something new. So I just started playing ever since. I tried football, netball, but there never really was a sport that I loved as much as I do rugby.
She brought rugby into the house. I was like, okay. But it was very quick, man. Within a period of less than 5 years, she played professionally. So like, I'm still very proud. I'm very proud and very supportive of her because she's going places that I promise you.
The old adage says curiosity killed the cat. It was with this mindset that Latsha knew rugby was for her.
A lot of the time I was just thrown in the deep end. I just had to learn as quickly as possible, adapt as quickly as possible. But also, I think the one major thing that kept me going throughout that process was that I actually loved it. I wanted to do it. I wanted to learn. I wanted to progress within it. So it was just a decision that I made at the time, and everything else was just pushed by the passion that I have for the sport.
By her own admission, she feels there has been growth and development in women's rugby.
The unfortunate part, it's almost inherent, for females. We have to do that extra bit because, the way of thinking of society when it comes to women, it's a little bit backward to say the least. So for us, we need to prove ourselves because people look at women's rugby and think this is a man's sport. Men play the sport fairly well. It's just a matter of changing the perception of women's rugby in the country and in communities such as Khayelitsha, for example.
Latsha's career has been special in that she has represented South Africa in 7s and 15s.
For the 15s, it has always been a goal of mine, to be quite honest, that at some point I must represent my country and actually do that effectively. And I think I can confidently say that I am and I have. But for the 7s part, it was really exciting because 7s was relatively new to me. I'm a 15s forward. For a 15s forward to play 7s, it's quite out of the ordinary. So it was quite exciting. I enjoyed that a lot.
The talent of women's rugby is strong in South Africa. They also made a welcome return to international rugby with a European tour last year. Latsha enjoys sharing her knowledge of the game.
I think it's very important to be a good influence to young minds because, like I keep saying, they're at a stage where it's very easy to influence their minds and their way of thinking. So if you could reach that point where you actually convey a good message to them, a positive message. And these are kids that are from disadvantaged areas mostly. Like myself, they have dreams, like myself, to progress in the sport of rugby, just like me. So in a way, I see myself in them, and I would actually like them to be exposed to something that's real. Like, for instance, they see a real Springbok player, something that they aspire to be.
Khayelitsha is her home. An area that, according to the 2018 crime statistics, had 192 murders, 181 attempted murders, and 186 sexual offences. Babalwa is determined to not allow her circumstances to determine her destiny. And her hope is that young girls and boys are also able to determine and reach their goals. Justin Ford, Cape Town.